Hey, it's Carl, and welcome to another 5-minute retirement tip. Today we're going to talk about a strategy that can increase your yield, solve for your required minimum distributions, and allow you to spend your money without worrying about it running out. So who would be most attracted to this, or who is this for? Well, people who had money in bank CDs back when they were paying 5% or even over 5%, or people who have IRA money and they're forced to take out the required minimum distributions, or people who are going to have a loss of income when one of the spouses passes away, or people who are worried about running out of money, or people who are taking out 4 to 5% withdrawals from their mutual funds. They're a little bit worried about the market, and they realize they have a 40 to 50% chance of running out of money. Let's take a look at a case study. So here's Bob and Sally. They're both 70 years old. And Bob has an IRA worth $300,000. So he knows he's going to have to start taking out those required distributions pretty soon. And here's another problem. Bob's Social Security is $20,000 a year. Sally's Social Security is $15,000 a year. So if Bob dies early, Sally's going to lose $15,000 worth of income per year because she only gets to keep the higher of the two Social Securities. So I tell him, Bob, with the stroke of a pen, we can create an account that starting in 1 year will guarantee you $15,331 per year for as long as you live. And if you pass away, Sally keeps getting that income for as long as she's alive. And if she passes away and there's a balance, whatever is remaining passes on to the kids. So this will replace the $15,000 a year that she's going to lose if you pass away early. So what did we accomplish by doing this? Well, they get guaranteed income for both lives of $15,331 per year. We locked in an effective 5.1% yield off their original investment of $300,000. They get an upfront bonus of $24,000 day one. There's no fee on this account ever, and this forever satisfies their RMD or required distribution and makes that level over both lives. Here's a grid with some different ages to get you an idea of what you could get. So a 65-year-old going into this and waiting 1 year would be locking in a 4.6% yield off their original investment. If they waited 3 years, it would be a 5.2% yield. Our 70-year-old example, waiting 1 year, locks in a 5.1% yield. If they waited 3 years, they'd lock in a 5.65% yield. A 75-year-old waiting 1 year would lock in a 5.4% yield. And if they waited 3 years, they'd be locking in a 6% yield. And again, that's guaranteed for both lives, and there's no fees. So why does this strategy work so well? Well, first off, you can't lose principal. 2, you get an upfront bonus of 8%. 3, you get guaranteed income for both of your lives. And 4, there's no fees on the account. Now, there are surrender charges if you leave the entire program early or take out more than 10% in a given year. So you are allowed 10% withdrawals per year after the first year. And there's longevity insurance if your account goes to zero. If interest rates don't go up and you're taking out 5 to 6% yield off of your account and your account goes to zero, they'll still keep paying you that income for as long as you or your wife is alive. Any other approach either increases your odds of running out of money or decreases your yield. So if this strategy is something you'd like to explore a little bit more, there's 2 ways you can do it. And make sure you reference the yield play. Okay, the first way, if you'd like to schedule a phone call where we can chat on the phone for a few minutes and you can ask me questions, just click on my calendar link below and you can schedule a time that works for you. Or the second way, if you just want to see an illustration based on your specific scenario, just enter your data in the form below and we'll email that right over to you. So take care and we'll see you next time.